G'day mates, how's it going? Now, I've talked about Animelab before in the past, but basically they're an anime streaming service for Australia and New Zealand. And, because of that, I'm actually really proud of how far they've come because of the small population they have to work with. Because, Australia only has a population of about, 28 million, I want to say. And yeah, New Zealand doesn't have a huge population either. And so the percentage of people that would be interested in anime out of that market is going to be pretty small compared to like if you were available everywhere, or if you had like just an American audience or something like 500 million people in America or whatever. Like that's a huge amount. Or whatever it is, yeah. But yeah, basically, I'm really proud of how far Animelab has come because I signed up to Animelab back in 2016, and back then, they only had about 2 to 3 shows simulcasting at one time. Now they have 21 shows simulcasting at one time. Now, some of those shows are long-running shows like One Piece, Black Clover, Boruto, that sort of thing. However, you've also got shows like Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Fruits Basket, Astro Lost in Space, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift. Lots of shows simulcasting from like the anime seasons and stuff like that. Back then it was just like, what was it when I signed up? It was like, Tales of Zestiria or something, or Exilia or whatever it was the anime version. But yeah, like, and some other stuff as well. But yeah, I'm just really glad how far they've come as like a, someone who signed up back in 2016. I only found out about the site because there was like an ad on Facebook and I was like, oh, yeah, cool, I'll check out, I'll get the free trial. And if it's not any good, I'll just cancel it. And yeah, I'm glad I stuck around to it, Animelab has improved so much over the years. Whether it's adding more shows that are simulcasting now, or just shows they've just recently added to the site. Like just yesterday, Mob Psycho 100, both season 1 and 2, were added. It's only in English, so that's one thing if you don't like it. But still, like it keeps adding more shows, which is great. Before that, you got the movie The Place Promised in Our Earlier Days, you got Wise Man's Grandchild, 5 centimeters per second, then you got these shows that are simulcasting now. But yeah, it's just really cool to see, as like, seeing how far it's come, but also it's interesting to see what sort of partnership they have with Funimation, because Funimation service is available here. It was available in Australia back in last year, I think it came to Australia, and when it first came, you naturally assume, like easy to figure out, when they come, they want to push their own exclusive shows, and initially they did, a lot of their shows that were like, My Hero Academia, other simul dub shows on their site, you'd have to go there for them, and Animelab might get just the Japanese versions of those shows with English subtitles. But recently, we've been getting more popular and recent English dub versions of Funimation licensed shows, particularly the simul dub shows, Dr. Stone, Fire Force, Fruits Basket, A Certain Scientific Index, Astro Lost in Space, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Black Clover, all these shows which are recent and have a popularity to them, but also are English dubbed and everything by Funimation. I'm like, if you're Funimation, you want people to go to your site, and so whatever deal Animelab is doing with Funimation, it's been working out well. Like I'm glad they're doing it. Like it's good to have multiple options to choose from as a consumer, and personally, I just prefer Animelab over Funimation's site. It just more aesthetically pleasing to me, honestly, when I get right down to it. But yeah, it's really cool seeing that, because Funimation has a lot of older shows which you'd think they would be the first to get migrated over to Animelab. Like as an example, Air Gear. Air Gear's back in 2006 it came out, and while I love Air Gear, I'm glad Funimation has the streaming rights for it, because my DVD copies aren't in the best condition. But I expect the older shows to come over first, not the recent ones. My Hero Academia up to season 3 in English and Japanese is available on Animelab. Now, I would be very surprised if the English dub for season 4 comes out coming up soon, if it comes out on Animelab as well. That would be a huge surprise, because it's one thing for like Dr. Stone and Fire Force, those are popular shows. However, My Hero Academia is clearly, one of the biggest shows out, not just this year, but every year. It's one of the most popular shows. And so, it's not, it's going to be hard to tell when right now, but you know, I'm just speculating right now. But yeah, if it comes out on Animelab, you know, that'd be really surprising. You know, like that's a huge show, and it's just coming out on a different site, on a different service. You know, what's the reason to go to Funimation at that point? You know, it's like, yeah. But yeah, no, like, yeah. I know this video is just I know how it sounds. It just comes off very like, you know, I'm just praising the hell out of Animelab. It's gonna sound like I'm sponsored, but I'm not. But yeah, you know, as a local, you know, as someone who lives in Australia, I'm just glad to see, you know, one of our own doing so well. You know, like especially when it comes to anime, because we don't have like a huge, like we don't have like the population to sustain like so many different conventions. Like we have about like 5 over the course of a year, and I'm only counting like Melbourne in that time, like in Victoria, like this state. You know, some states get less because they have less of a demand for anime and stuff, or the conventions. Like we have like about 3 like big ones, and then the other 2 are smaller. But then the big ones cater to like more than just anime, like just pop culture in general, like comics and like sci-fi and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I know, like I'm just proud to see how far they've come. You know, from 2016 when I first signed up to now in 2019, and you know they've got lots of shows to choose from, lots of stuff to see. You know, it's really cool. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you like it, leave a like. If you don't, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you have a suggestion of what you want me to talk about, yeah, leave it down in the comments down below as well. I've had a huge like hiatus of like making videos, and just, you know, it's annoying, you know, not being able to create something that I'm proud of. But yeah, like because you know, I get an idea, I write a script for it or something, or you know, and then I'm just like, oh, it's not working out. It's not the way I want it to sound. It's just, you know, doesn't work out too well. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you like it, you know, let me start that again. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you again. See you later.